to end with today is called Nora's Stars. And it is one of my favorite books. I know I say that a lot, but this book I actually usually read during our Favorite Things unit. And it also has a grandma in it, just like the book at the beginning. And I picked books about family and grandmas because Mother's Day is coming up. And we have a lot of books about grandmas in our house because grandmas like to send books about grandmas. All right, let's read it together. It has beautiful pictures.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I love this book.
One summer, Nora and her dog Kiki, her doll Maggie, and Teddy the fluffed bear came to visit Nora's grandmother, who lived in a place where the sun seemed to always be shining, and where the scent of sweet fruits and green trees always was in the air. Even grandmother's house was the color of the sun. "Look, Kiki," Nora said as she unlatched the grate. "Grandmother's house nearly touches the sky. Do you see she's way down here at the bottom of the hill, and her grandma's way up there in the house, so it looks like so tall it's touching the sky." "We're here," she called to her grandmother as she and Kiki ran up the long stairs. "Do you see this tunnel of trees? It's so beautiful." There was much to discover. "See the hibiscus flowers," grandmother said to Nora. "They open when the sun rises and close with the sunset. My turtle is always awake to see the flowers open." Grandmother smiled. "If you want to see them open, you will have to get up early too." Kiki was satisfied just to see the turtle. Do you see the turtle hiding under this plant right here? And these are the hibiscus flowers. Nora loved plums. I love plums too. "If you want plums, just shake the tree," grandmother told her. She shook the plum tree and the plums fell all around Nora. Maggie and Teddy pretended they didn't notice.
They're just sitting there.
Yeah, they're just sitting right there. That's her dolly and her teddy bear. That night, Nora went to bed early. In the morning, she and her friends would have plum jam near the hibiscus flower. Perhaps they would see the turtle. "Good night, grandmother," she called. Oh, she's in her bed. Nora had just climbed into bed with Maggie and Teddy when she heard a strange noise. Kiki heard it too, but grandmother was downstairs. Who was making the noise in the room? Who is it going to be? Oh, we see a toy chest. Nora sat up. At the corner was a trunk filled with toys that had been grandmother's house a long time. Now the toys were beginning to jump out of the trunk. "Oh," said Nora. Maggie and Teddy could not believe their eyes. "Will you play with me?" Nora asked the toys. Now I wonder, if toys jumped out of your toy chest, would you want to play with them or would you be a little bit nervous? I wonder. But she is excited. She wants to play. "Let's play outside. It's hot inside," a brown bear said. It opened the door and the toy dolls and animals ran out onto the balcony. Nora and her friends did too.
Yeah.
"Look at the stars," she said. "They look so pretty and are so close. I would love to have those stars." She's pointing up at them. We can't see too many stars here in the city, but she is not in a city, we can tell. And the stars are right there. "But that's easy," said the dancing doll. And all the toys flew up into the sky to get stars for Nora. Look, they're putting them all in her sheet or blanket. When they had gathered all of the stars in the sky, the toys decorated the bed cover for her. "Now you are Princess Nora," a clown said to her, "a star princess." Kiki nearly got lost in her cape. Let's see if we can find Kiki. I don't even know where Kiki is. Is this Kiki down here, I think?
No, it's not.
Okay, well, not sure.
The bear. I found him.
The bear is Kiki? Okay. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. Who is knocking? That's her grandma. Nora quickly put the stars in the trunk and climbed into bed. "Don't move," she whispered to the toys. Grandmother opened the door and peeked around the corner. But Nora was sitting there quietly, reading her book. Grandmother smiled and shut the door. She probably heard some noise, but look at her book. Can you see that it's upside down? The house is upside down because she picked it up so fast. After grandmother left, Nora threw open the closet and let the chest and let the stars out.
Mom,
she made a necklace of stars and a
the
crown
two
of stars.
Noras.
Yeah, there's all these Noras. They're showing all the different things Nora did with the stars. She and her toy friends made trains of stars. Nora gathered their stars, rolled in them, danced with them. Stars filled the room. Does that look like fun? I wish I could dance with the stars, huh? Then the door blew open. Nora wondered why and went out to see. Kiki went too. "Oh," she said, "the sky is so dark now. This is what the sky looks like now." She felt a drop of water. Is the sky crying? She wondered. She looked up. The sky looked sad without any stars. Inside the room, the toys and Maggie and Teddy were still playing with all the stars in the world. They were having a wonderful time, but Nora was worried. You can see some of the toys.
That Teddy and that eel. That's
Yeah, I don't know all their names, sweetie.
what's that?
She decided to give the stars back. She gathered them all in her bed cover and shook them, still twinkling, back in the sky. She realized that everyone should have the stars, not just her, but it probably was fun to play with them for a little bit. Then Nora and Teddy and Maggie went inside and climbed into bed, and the toys climbed back in the trunk. Before many minutes had passed, Grandmother's house was sleeping. The trees and the flowers were sleeping. All the world was sleeping under Nora's stars. Nora yawned. "That's the way it should be," she murmured. And satisfied, Nora went to sleep too. You can see the house with all the stars. The end.